Jaylen Brown signed the richest deal in NBA history.
What is it?
5 years, $304 million.
Wow. Congratulations, Jaylen.
Congratulations, Jaylen. I am happy to see a black man getting their money, but I have to say that is fucking ridiculous. I like Jaylen Brown as a player, but he hasn't won a championship. He hasn't won an MVP. I don't think Boston's on the brink of winning a championship. Like, this is the kind of money you give to somebody after they done got you a ring.
You sounding like Taylor right now, bro.
What do you mean?
You hate it.
5 years, $304 million? Yo, man.
Give it up to that man.
I'm not mad at it, but what's the incentive to do anything when you get this?
He's saying what everybody's thinking, which is exactly, how is he a max guy if he's not playing like a max guy in the playoffs?
Yeah, how?
I feel it, but you know.
Like, that's the kind of money you give Giannis.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's like, when there's a salary cap, the reality is you would give Giannis $100 million a year.
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's a salary cap. So,
Well, that's about to change too because of the new TV deal about to happen in I think like 2 years, a year or two.
Maybe. So yeah, probably will. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, you would give Giannis a $100 million contract, but you can't because there's a salary cap. So you give him 50, and then there are other people that aren't as good as Giannis that also get the 50.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I know the game. I know times change, but like, if you say, show me a top 10 list of the greatest players in NBA history, and you look at the money that they made, and then you say, well, the richest NBA contract in history went to Jaylen Brown.
That's just because
you're going to say why.
Yeah, but he's the first to sign. Exactly. Like, other people are going to sign and then have the richest as well. It's just a peculiar.
Is Jaylen Brown a 5-year, $300? I'm not, get your money, King.
He is.
But are you a 5-year, $304 million player? Westbrook is getting $8 million this year.
Yeah.
Even as a veteran's minimum, that's some bullshit for Russell Westbrook, yo.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, so if they got that kind of money to throw around, you know how much 5 years, $304 million? How much is that a year? $60 million?
5 years, $300 million, 60.
God damn,
yeah, that's too much, bro.
Come on, man.
That's too much for Jaylen,
the new
bro.
benchmark, and now every single contract after that is gonna be
that.
Yeah.
But still, if you start 304 for Jaylen Brown, where do you go?
Yeah, well, you can't go.
And I like Jaylen Brown.
Cap. That's the top. I guess what I'm saying is, like, we have to look at it like this. Like, what other team is going, Jaylen Brown is our number one guy? And maybe we're living in a time in the NBA where you have a few guys that are eating up 90% of the salary cap, and then you have a bunch of role players that are making the veterans minimum. It seems like that's where we're going. You have 2 or 3 guys that are getting max or close.
That's insane.
And then everybody else gets almost nothing.
Maybe I don't look at Jaylen like that because he plays next to Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm not looking at, because when you said that about, how many teams would look at Jaylen as the number one guy, how many would?
None. None.
Am I missing something?
Did you see Austin Rivers? Did you see Austin Rivers complaining about the CBA and complaining about what's going on?
No.
It's interesting. He's like, yeah, the new CBA, everything's so top heavy. So basically he's complaining because he's getting like $2 million a year, right, with his veterans minimum or something like that. And he's saying that all the big money is going to the big guys. And that takes away from the money that the other guys get.
The top heavy, 36 GGs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I guess I'm not knocking Jaylen Brown. I want Jaylen Brown to get his money, do your thing. But Jesus Christ, I'm just looking at it from a business perspective. If you paying Jaylen Brown, who I don't know if he's an A guy.
Like, here's the
I don't know if he's an A guy. He might be a 1B.
Here's the question you got to ask yourself. Who is a better player, Jimmy Butler or Jaylen Brown?
Jimmy Butler.
And it's not even close.
Jimmy Buckets.
Right? Not even close. So what is Jimmy getting? Did Jimmy get that super max at Miami?
What's Jimmy getting? Look that up. I know he ain't getting no 300. He can't be getting $304 million because that's the richest deal in NBA history. What's Jimmy getting? Jimmy got to be. If Jimmy not getting the max in Miami, something wrong.
Well, I think he is gonna get the max, 100%.
What if they signed Damian Lillard?
What?
They signed Damian Lillard, But Jimmy's the type guy, I think Jimmy's made so much money already that he's like, man, I want to win.
So Jimmy's on a 3-year, $146 million.
God damn. So Jaylen Brown's going to make in 2 years what Jimmy Butler's whole deal is. How much did you say? 3 year what deal?
3 years, $146.
Why do you only sign a 3 year? Or that might have to do with the fact that, like, the they want to.
But it was a trade too.
No, it might be the trade or it might be.
Oh, there's a 4-year contract extension. They said 184.
But at the 3 years is guaranteed.
All NBA money's guaranteed though, right?
Well, not if the contract says it's player option or team option.
Okay.
But still, yeah, I guess.
Hey man, salute to Jaylen Brown.